Good morning. You are at the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We have very exciting news this morning. We took in 3 goats a little bit ago, and it turned out one of the goats was female and the 2 males.
Show it.
Well, that's okay. They're going to sit. Matt. No.
Okay.
So we took in 3 goats, as I was saying. 3 goats, 2 males and 1 female. They were all together in the same pen. They were on their way to slaughter. The one had a problem with his leg. So the owner called me to take in the one that was disabled because nobody would want to take that one for any reason. So I found out about the other 2, so I said, why don't you bring them all here? Unfortunately, they weren't fixed, so they had all been together. And the one young goat was kind of a baby herself, turned out to be pregnant. Let's go see. Oh, puppy, I forgot about... All right, maybe the dogs were a bad idea to be out with me. Hold on. Here, I'll get them. Come here. Both of you, come here. Dean, can I give you this? Thank you.
That.
Come here.
She's protecting her safety.
Come here. Come here. Good boy. Maybe, do you want to throw them somewhere?
Up in the house.
If you can, yeah, thanks. So Mary Moo Moo had a little baby. You could see the mom is very young and small as it is. You can see the baby still has the umbilical cord. Last night, Tucker wants to see them so bad. Tucker. So last night she was crying. I came out. Every time I came out, it must have been in between contractions because she stopped. And stopped crying, and we thought possibly that she could be pregnant, but we weren't positive because all of our goats are a little wide here, let's face it. So there's Mary Moo Moo's baby. How adorable. So her partner most likely was Henry. No, it's Carson. We have Henry and Carson. They're the 2 smaller goats. Tucker, be quiet. Be quiet now. I have to do something with Tucker because he is just too loud. Tucker. The baby's a couple hours old, I'm guessing, because I was out here late last night, and you can see the umbilical cord.
Tucker in here.
Excuse me?
Tucker won't hurt her.
Oh my goodness, he's going to go over and try and smell though. He is being, Tucker is just completely naughty. Tucker! See, that's why I didn't want to let him in. No. You are being so naughty. Come here. Now we have to go around and see. You're in huge trouble. Bad dog. There's Stella and the other goat. So there's 2 goats in with the mom and the baby. So we're going to need to try and separate them today so the mom has time to be alone with the baby. So Mary Moo Moo and her baby were born today, or last night, I should say, on this side. I'm going to stay over here, Matt, so they don't get afraid. How cute.
She's nursing.
So Mary Moo Moo is a very young mom. So he or she is just a few hours old.
But she's already protected.
She's very protective of her baby. You can see the baby looks like he or she's cold though. Oh, there's the roosters. Everybody wants to see the new baby, so they're all hanging out.
So
If you guys are just watching, let us know where you're from. I know it's early here. It's just after 7 on, what's today, February, I don't even know the date, 25th, 26th? I don't have my watch on yet. I was just doing chores. And she's being a good mom. She's protective. Tucker went up and smelled the baby's behind, and she was standing right there like, you don't get near my baby. So, you know, we're a rescue farm. We don't normally, Farley, we do not normally have babies here unless we're adopting them in. This is what happens sometimes when you adopt in an animal. It has happened to me before where you adopt in the animal and they were pregnant because, like I said, if you should get your pets spayed and neutered. Although it's adorable to have a baby, you know, there are so many animals that need to be rescued in the world. But we're not poo-pooing this one because we love Mary Moo Moo and her little baby. So we're going to probably move her into her own area. When you walk in our big red barn on the left, there's a total hay area, and it's a big stall, and it has a big gate on the front where nobody can get in. But you can still see the baby. And we'll be able to touch her soon, but we want to make sure that the mom has time with the baby and does what she needs to do. How stinking cute, you guys. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. Like I said, I haven't touched it yet. I said he or she because who knows. Brookie's over there checking it out. And you can hear you see the mom, you know, is watching Brookie. Brookie would not, my dogs wouldn't hurt them, but we don't want to upset the mom. Yeah. So Tucker's in here because he wouldn't be quiet because he's a little bit of a mommy's boy, and how dare I be in without him. But he wants to go see the baby. Okay, walk in further so you can see.
It's okay.
Matt's gone around the corner. So she's standing behind Stella, Lexi, and Moo Moo's house. And they're in the back there because they're saying, everybody's looking at me. The dogs are trying to see me. In hindsight, excuse me? I didn't hear you.
I have a really good view.
All right, good. So Matt's around the corner so they don't know that he's watching because he has his camera on his little stand.
Probably should leave them alone, huh?
Yeah, so we're going to leave them alone now, but that's Tucker pushing Matt. He wants to get back. We just wanted to share the great news with you from the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary. We're located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We are open Tuesdays and Sundays. It's free of admission. You have to fill out a waiver before you come. If you go to funnyfarmrescue.org, left-hand side of the page, it'll say Visit Waiver Form. Fill that out and hit Submit. You don't have to print anything. You have to fill out the waiver because the animals are loose, and so you can touch the animals. And if you get seen by a turkey, the turkeys love your children, sometimes a little bit too much. We have to have you sign waivers. It's part of the fun experience of seeing the animals loose and in their own areas. You know, they want to be among the people. So Tuesdays and Sundays, 8 to 4. Jesse says, I want to come in. Oh boy, he's determined. But he's a little, he just wants to say, what happened? Did you want to see the baby too? He says, I was the baby now. There's a new baby in town, right? Yes, that's right. So Jesse these are the two mega esophagus dogs that I have. Tucker is coming up on 3 soon, I know. And Jesse is a little over 3 months. And, he's starting to smell around. They have to sit up in a high chair to eat. And they have to have liquid food so it could go down into... All right, no, I don't want him to... Okay, he's just looking for food. He's not looking for a goat. So that's good. Come on, let's go out, you guys. Come on. Come here. Jesse. Say that again?
There's an upside down heart on the baby's butt.
There's an upside down... Can you hold this close? Upside down heart on the baby's butt. Wow.
Yep, they're right.
So you guys are all looking at the baby's butt. How cute. Tucker's back outside, so he's very upset. So we just wanted to share with you, you can see, usually it's very quiet in the morning at the Funny Farm. But there's a lot of excitement going on. Don't fall, Matt. There's been a lot of excitement this morning because of Mary Moo Moo having her baby. We weren't sure. We were like, oh, she's probably pregnant because, let's face it, they were all together, 2 boys and a female. And in fact, I kept saying no, because everybody's wide at the funny farm. We are pleasantly plump here. So I just thought we just fattened her up a little too much. But here, come to find, she was pregnant and had her baby overnight last night. So today is Thursday. What's today? The date today? February 25th. I got up, I usually have it on my watch, but this morning after we were doing the chores, we were just so excited to find out. He is a big boy. He's getting too long for everything. I have to take him out in the middle of the night to go pee-pee, and he's almost too heavy for me to walk him through the whole house over all the dogs. He's a sweet boy.
Take all the dogs in the house, and then you're going to
yes.
move them into a warm
Yep,
area.
all the dogs are going to go in the house, and then we're going to move them. I'm going to let them be for a little bit, but we don't want the baby to get cold. I mean, my nose is running, so it's a little chilly still here.
Yeah.
Although it's been the nicest of days for her to have her baby. Excuse me?
Did I show them one more time?
Okay, I want to show one more time, Matt, and then we'll go out, and then I'll talk about. Go ahead, Matt, you show them. So Matt's showing the baby that was born this morning at the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary. We adopted Carson, Henry, and Mary Moo Moo. Matt, she's over this side, I think. Do you see her, Matt? I think I saw her on the other side. I said she's on the other side. I could see her head poking through the other way. So the 3 goats that were all together, turned out that the young mom wound up being a mommy today. We were thinking that she possibly might have gotten pregnant, and in fact she did. So, uh-oh, Tucker. All right. We got to get Tucker. Tucker's being very naughty, he's very upset about that he wants to play and see the baby just like everybody else. He has as much excitement as all of you. Tucker, come here. Come here right now. Come here. Come through. Tucker. Hurry up. Good boy. Good boy. Let's go. So we are open Tuesdays and Sundays from 8 to 4. You have to sign a waiver before you come on our website, www.funnyfarmrescue.org. Left-hand side of the page, it will say visit waiver form. Fill that out and hit submit. It is free to get in. You will be able to see the baby when you come and meet Jesse if you haven't already done so. He's the new mega esophagus puppy that we took in right after Christmas because somebody got him as a Christmas gift and found out that he had this condition and realized that it was a little too much for them. And since I had already had one mega esophagus puppy, what's the problem with having 2? So we just wanted to share this exciting news with you. If you happen to be online this morning, Mary Moo Moo, the baby goat, I'll get it, Matt, that we took in this couple months ago, had her baby this morning. Come here, Jesse.
How old is Mary Moo Moo?
We don't know how old she is. We just know she's young. Come on, let's go. Oh, come on, everybody out. Dean, can you stand here and help me with this for a second? Rocky, let's go. Out. Rocky.
Come on, Rocky.
Rocky, get out. Out. Go boy. Woo! Thank goodness that everybody wants to see the baby, but you always get nervous when I have 9 dogs, and I have to make sure that they're all going to be kind. They want to see the baby, and they will be kind, but we don't want to upset the mom and the baby. So, Farley, I know. He's like, tell everybody all about it. I know. He's so excited. He's so excited. So we do a quick walk around?
Sure.
Since we're out here. All right, you 2. There's Buddy. He's playing with his not the best stuffed animal, a duck. It freaks me out all the time. Somebody gave it to him. What am I going to do? He loves it. But with the other ducks here, it makes me very nervous when I see it. Let's go see Nikki. Maybe we can show the new pig house? Okay. So all the dogs are with me. Come on. There's Rocky. He has his ball. A lot of you don't get to meet Rocky. He's a cattle dog, Australian cattle dog, playing with the ball right now. And he sometimes isn't in love with children. So he usually is not out on visiting days. He's usually in my house. So you don't get to meet him. Here is Nicky. He has a brand new, very handsome halter on. I believe
That was from Karen.
that was from Karen. I was going to say, I think Karen gave this
That's
to
my
him.
favorite color.
It's teal. Isn't he so handsome? He is the 36-year-old horse that we took in. He wants to really see Matt. There you go. Maybe we'll show him in a minute. He got a little. So now you're showing him butt, Matt. Go around to this way. This way, Matt. There we go. In the sun. So this is Nicky. He was at a home for 36 years, and then the people had to move. They thought the people getting the new house was going to take in Nicky, and they obviously said, no, we can't take in a 36-year-old horse. So they had 2 days to find a home, so he came here. So this is Nicky. Now,
So who would take a 36-year-old horse?
I know. So you think that he looks like old, broken down, can't run. The other day, I had a little break in my fence in the back. Well, none of the animals leave. If they leave, they go over the fence, they look around, they come right back in because they know where their bread's buttered. Not Nicky. He's like, woohoo, I'm loose, and took off running almost to Route 40. One of our lovely visitors, Beth, helped us, and she took off her coat and had to wrangle her because I was on the farm, so we drove around to go get her. So I had a bunch of my volunteers, Karen, Beth, like I said, was a visitor, and my niece and Grayson, Matt, we all wound up getting together. No eating poopy. No, that's a no.
Hey,
So when a puppy gives you a kiss, remember that. They don't know yet. It's in his mouth still.
That's her. I'm the crazy girl that chased him through the
There
woods.
we go, Beth. I thought it was Ritter. That must be her.
That's Ritter.
Ritter? Okay.
Yeah.
Matt, I just couldn't understand you.
It looks like Rit is her middle.
That is Beth. Yay, Beth. Thanks for no eating poop. So Beth said, Beth, thank God you had horse experience. She goes, I didn't. I just knew not to stand behind them. So she took off her coat because there was nothing. She was already, it had run right past her. So she took off her coat, wrangled Nicky, while her kids, I ran past her kids and I'm like, where's your mom? She's out getting my horse. Out getting the horse. I'm like, stay here. So she was gone for a little bit. They thought that she abandoned them.
She said, it is Ritter. I'm a teacher, so
Okay.
they changed my name on Facebook.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, I see. Blonde and Polish. It's a double whammy. I forget that stuff. So, kids, that is not your teacher.
Imposter teacher.
That's an imposter teacher.
Brooke.
Brooklyn! What are we doing? It's because you know why? We've been outside and the dogs usually are fed first thing. But we had so much excitement this morning. They're like, Mom, we're eating whatever we can. So that's Nicky. Here's Billy. He is in by himself right now because he was so naughty last week. So he's been in timeout. But his big horns, some of my goats don't have horns. And he and Billy and Lily were in the pen themselves. But he was busting up some pens and thought he was picking on some of the older goats, so he is by himself at the moment. But here's Nicky. He is our only pony. You can see I'm 5'10", but he's a little guy. He's just a little man. But he's a very much of a sweetheart. Okay, let's go take a walk. Oh, there's Anna standing by the door. Anna and Canyon are loose. Here comes Anna. Come here. She might come in with Nicky. And, I don't even have my boots zipped up yet. There we go. I'm falling off my feet.
Everyone's so excited for that thing.
I know. Maybe we can see it one more time. Here's Anna. Maybe we can show it one last time because
Okay.
there's Anna. And then you can see Dean is petting Canyon, the one-eyed horse. Are you going over that spot? Let's go over and see Canyon for a minute where Dean is. Come on this way, Matt. Here he comes. He said, "There's my girlfriend. What are you doing?" This is the one-eyed horse. His eye was poked out. Oh, his eye was poked out by a piece of barbed wire. He likes his eye itch sometimes. You know, we all have these itchy spots, but they were not able to save the eye, so they a lot of times will close it up. This vet apparently chose to just leave it open, and maybe it might feel better because it's not so stretched. I'm thinking he doesn't seem to mind it. It seems like he likes that. Who doesn't want their eye socket itched, right? All right, so we'll go in one more time, or we won't go in. Let's see if we can find where the baby is.
Probably in the back.
All right, you're gonna go in.
Go back here.
Do you want to go in, and I'll stay out with the dogs?
I might be able to film.
Let's see if you can see it from here. Okay.
If I can't, I'll go in.
We have lots of other enclosures out front with some hurt chickens. Oh, there's the baby. Come here, Farley. Can you see the baby now? So there's Mary Moo Moo and her newborn baby, born last night, overnight. I went out at 9 o'clock. She was, and you can see the baby's going to lay down, I think, or she's going to try and nurse, one or the other. She's got a big brown upside down heart on her butt with the white arrow going through with her tail. That's what it looks like.
Well, at least you can see the tail wagging.
Yep, the baby's happy and healthy. We don't know if it's a male or female. We have not touched the baby yet. I'm trying to give the mom some space and some time.
So is this baby, the mom and baby are going to live in your house?
I wish the mom and baby would live in my house. But we're going, wait, show them one more time. So we're at the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary for those who just are tuning in. One of the goats that we took in a little bit ago came with 2 males. None of them were spayed or neutered. So obviously the female that was with them wound up being pregnant. And last night she wound up giving birth to a brand new baby. We'll be so excited to tell you what the sex is later today, but we're just going to give her some time. The umbilical cord is still there. I'm going to not bother her right away. And you can see all the other townspeople sitting around. Everybody wants to see. Look, here's the horses. Here's Anna. Look, here's Anna. And Canyon. Everybody wants to see the new baby, especially the puppies. Did you want to see the new babies, Anna? So join us on Sunday. We're going to have a really special edition on our live on Sunday. If you can't make it here, I know some of you are from far away. So tune in on Sunday and we'll have an up-close look with the baby that Mary Moo Moo had. So,
We're going to have a gender reveal party.
oh, that's a great idea. A gender reveal party. Tucker! Tuck, come here.
We could do it online.
Remind me, Tucker has to stay in because he's too jealous.
Yeah.
I call him my shadow. He is, even though we have other brothers and sisters, he thinks he's an only child. So when I have to pay attention to anybody else a lot, he gets a little bit upset. Oh, let's go see. We have a brand new pig house. Dean, would you like to show us?
I think Norman's awake, but some baby's still awake.
So we always are trying to keep the critters warm for winter. It's really important to have some kind of area for them to go inside. A lot of times it can be, come on in, Matt, with nobody else. You guys stay out. Tucker, he's probably going to cry again. But even if it's one of the igloos with hay.
We're almost done.
So this is the porch, so they can come and lay out and get sun in the morning, and then when the sun is on them, it's not right at the second, but as the sun comes up more, they can lay here and get sun and stay warm, or they can get shade in the afternoon when it's summertime.
Because this is south facing, so the sun goes on the sun porch all day long, but this stays in shade, so in the summer they'll stay over here in the cool mud, and in the winter they'll lay in there and stay warm. I think babies.
Oh, look at the nose sticking out.
Oh,
See
she's
it?
sticking her nose out.
Jump over there.
Baby.
Baby, come here. Baby. So we have Baby and Norman. You can see. So The pigs. Oh, she's like,
Come on, baby.
I am.
Oh,
Oh, here,
she's
wait,
gonna
wait.
come out.
Back it up a little. Come here, babe. Baby's like, I am too wrapped up in covers, Dean. I can't get out. Look. She's like, I can't move, but I'm trying. She's like, I'm trying to get out of my cocoon. So, pigs love blankets. They do shred them, so we have a lot of people that bring us blankets for that reason. There she is. Good morning, baby. She's like, look, I think I'm going to stay right here. And it's not even, Tucker, shush, shush. It's not even that cold today, but she's used to being very warm.
Jackie said that's what she looks like in bed.
Probably a lot of you look like this right now unless you're getting up for work or school. You probably look just like baby. Show her face one more time, can you?
We never saw her.
You didn't see her face? Okay, keep watching. I saw her face.
Baby girl.
We'll pull the wool blanket off. Just wake her up for a second. Let's pull the blue one off too. Look. Say, I see my nose. Look. She's like, I'm wearing a babushka. Look at her.
Good morning. How are you?
She's like, oh, okay. It's a little early, people. I don't want to be woken up yet. So we have 25 pigs here, Dean.
Yep.
We have the pig village. You don't see them very often. They are usually inside their really warm houses in the winter. In the spring and summer, they'll be out more. So we are going to be painting this if we get a nice...
We get a nice couple warm days. We'll paint this to color the rest of the buildings. Oh, that's already open.
Oh.
That's okay.
Bye, Norman! All right, ready?
Oh my God.
Jesse, I think you have to let...
She's like, I'm gonna just,
Jesse,
I'm just gonna push my way in.
Jesse!
He's not gonna hurt anything.
Jesse, what is that? That pig's bigger than you. All right, let's go. Come on, out. Come on, let's go. Everybody out, everybody out, everybody out. And then we'll end with showing the cows and the horses over here. We have to walk through our Christmas trees here, but I think, Matt, don't fall. You can see we got quite a few Christmas trees this year. But some of these will be replaced, and then we're going to be starting to chip the rest of these. But there's T-Bone standing in the sun. He's the red Angus steer. There's Yogi with the horns. He is younger, so T-Bone is about 8 or 9, and Yogi's about 2. Here comes Cooper walking over. Kind of walking over, see him? There's Cooper, the alpaca. Tucker, come here. And then Star and Stormy are the 2 horses. Star is the one on the left with the black mane, and then the paint is Stormy. He has a blue and a black eye. And you can see the peacocks just hanging out. Like, we're standing in Yogi and T-Bone's pen. Can you see the...
T-Bone's here too. You had the peacock.
T-Bone is
I'm
huge.
going to take over the house.
He's like, he's out. And then we have some of our other horses. We have another rescued racetrack horse. Like I said, they're not usually this still. They're just getting up. No eating poopy. No.
Bonnie said the video is blurry, but that's only when we move.
No, it might be... This is regular Facebook?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure how to correct the blurry. So you'll have to come in person to see the new baby then.
That's when we move.
And then here's Politico. Politico is in the middle, Miles and Jelly. So Jelly and Politico are boyfriend, girlfriend. He's picking up his leg right now and stretching. Oh, he's doing his yoga. And then we have Princess and Ranger down there. I'm not sure where the donkeys are. I guess the donkeys are in the back. They're loose. So the donkeys right now used to be in this pen at times, but they are loose. And there's 2 female peacocks, peahens, we call them. They're gray. I say they're not as attractive as the males. Only in humans are the females more attractive than the males. These are Muscovy ducks.
Who said?
I say.
Okay.
And then here's
I
Cooper.
kind of break that, yeah.
So we just wanted to do a special live edition since our Mary Moo Moo, the new goat that we took in, was pregnant and had a baby today. We weren't sure that she was pregnant, but we assumed that because she came with two unweathered, they call it, they're not neutered males, and they were always together, that most likely she was pregnant, and in fact she was. I came out last night. I think she was having contractions. I came out, she was quiet, but she apparently was having contractions and had her baby overnight. So if you want to come out, we are open Tuesdays and Sundays from 8 to 4. You have to fill out a waiver on our website, funningfarmrescue.org. Oh, too heavy. You can see, the animals you can see are loose at night. Does he have poop in his mouth? Oh, a feather. No, Mom, I wasn't eating anything. So you can see that the animals are loose at night because there's poop all over out here, so we have to scoop that. If you want to volunteer, you can show up any Tuesday or Sunday. You have to just fill out our waiver, but then you sign up at our little general store and you can get to work. You can work for 5 minutes or 5 hours. We don't care. You don't have to make an appointment. You can be any age. If you're under the age of 16, then you have to bring your parent. Otherwise, if they're 16 or older, you can drop them off.
The parent has to work and the kid has to watch.
Matt says the parent has to work and the kid has to watch. So if the child is younger than 15 or younger, guess what? It's 2 for the price of 1 because then we had the parents work too. So with that, we just wanted to say good morning. I don't think we've ever done a live video before 7, and it was an early one for us, and we're so excited for our new addition, Mary Moo Moo's baby. We'll find out the sex, gender reveal probably later this week, and we will be sure to watch us on Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Right, big boy? Let's go. Let's go in the house. Come on. We gotta go eat. Come on, come on. Let's go eat. Let's go eat. Come on, you guys. Tucker, where are you going?